Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Over Crisis, and in this video I'd like to give you a guide for Ramuh high score battle in the current battle ranking event. I'm doing Ramuh on stage level 200 and I have only lowered HP by 1 tier, and I can recommend lowering it further if you need to. And since this Ramuh battle doesn't have any pseudo phases, I have Sephiroth, Matt and Cloud, and Aerith with camera and her academy weapon that buffs fire damage would be much better, but since I don't have camera, I have at least MDef buffs from Matt and also physical attack buffs, but also Sephiroth is my main DPS with exploit weakness and his Tempest, and Cloud is kind of the worst or DPS, and Yuffie now and especially Tifa are the best ones, but I am using him mainly to debuff magic attack and help Sephiroth with DPS. But ideally you also want Enfeeble here, and Angior could also be great to tank hits, so we have quite a lot of options, and it's just the team I am personally using and I don't really have anything better on my account. Matt has Dark Knight outfit with Vanquishing X, but his limit break doesn't matter, it's just the one that charges the quickest. The replay is for buffs and heals, Guild Weapon to nullify physical defense buff, Ultimate Weapon, D-Faith, which is more of a defensive stat stick, same with Quakera and also Breach, and then in subgovernment slots Nollis for heal and spot debuff extension, and Guild Weapon with magic defense for allies, and also Guild Weapon with AB boost. Cloud has Bahamut outfit with Tidal Flare, Maritime for DPS, Mystic to debuff magic attack, Ultimate, 3 stat sticks with physical attack and magic defense, and then in subgovernment slots Cloud has 3 max with physical attack for allies and both with Slider Day, also have water potency, and lastly Slash Lance for some buff debuff extension. Sephiroth has War Arcanum outfit with Leviathan, Tempest for DPS, Odin for exploit weakness, Ultimate, 3 stat 6 with physical attack and magic defense, and then in subgovernment slots Sep has Black Whiskers to max out physical attack, Fair Gloves for more water potency, and Spaha Sword with physical attack for allies. Alright, at the beginning of the battle, the replay is twice, just to nullify and also buff magic defense, exploit weakness with your main DPS, and with Cloud I'm just going to use Mystic once, and I'll do it second time in a moment, but now Guild Weapon to nullify that physical defense buff, and now Mystic, so it's layered, so just so this debuff doesn't expire. Because now our debuffs, they don't last as long as they normally would, so that's why it was delayed. Alright, last the replay is cast for that high potency physical attack buff. Genji on Sephiroth, and also Breach as soon as you get the AB to do that. And it's fine, Matt got stunned. But just try to do as much damage to the boss as possible, and as soon as you get Matt unstunned, do D-Faith and then Ultimate Braver or Mystic to get a slightly longer debuff duration. And alright, Thunderlance is on Matt, sometimes it's on other characters. It feels a little bit random, but maybe it's just my stats being quite close, but if it's Matt, it's still fine. And also this Thunderlance, I think once I didn't get it, so I must have inflicted enough damage so the boss just skipped that phase. But here on those, switch defense and stay on Matt to instantly nullify this magic defense debuff and also cast it so you don't take too much damage on this circuit. And now let's see, because as soon as you get those summons, try to cast them. If you have Aerith, then of course you don't have to worry about water buff, but without earth it's the best thing you can get. And now let's quickly finish him off. And it's done. And also summons don't really do much damage, they just take hold because we have 90% summon debuff, summon damage debuff. But yeah, that's it. Alright, I think that's slightly higher than I had in the past, but yeah, I'm done with the ranking. It's a little bit annoying, and I am back to play Rebirth. Very slowly, but it's still happening. But yeah, I really hope you found my guide helpful, and of course if you have other better characters, then you get a much higher score, but it's just the best I have on my account. But yeah, that would be all then, so good luck on your own clear, and in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.